So, the Doha 2025 Diamond League 100 meter women's final just went down. Of course, it was a well-anticipated race and it did not fail to live up to expectation. Of course, we had 4 Jamaicans down to race, but at the end of the day, it was the result that really got people excited. So, Shelly Fraser-Pryce, Tia Clayton, Tina Clayton, and of course Natasha Morrison were the 4 Jamaicans down to race. But of course, this race lived up to expectation. But maybe not as many people would have thought, because Shelly Fraser-Pryce yesterday mentioned that she is in good shape and she's having a very good training session in 2025. As a matter of fact, she had promised that today would have been something special. But of course, the young Jamaican Tia Clayton had something different in mind. As a matter of fact, she just set the world lead of 10.92 seconds, the fastest time in 2025. And that was just a scintillating run by the young 20-year-old sprinter. Of course, her sister followed suit in a time of 11.02 seconds, but no one else was close to Tia Clayton in the field. She took total control of that race and made it her own. Right now, everyone is talking about Tia Clayton's rise in the sport. She's definitely making headways in the sport. She's definitely adapting, she's definitely improving, and we can see it race by race as she matures in the senior space. Many people are looking at Tia Clayton and are saying that she reminds them of Shelly Fraser-Pryce, how she broke onto the scene and started upsetting the game, upsetting the seniors, and started doing her thing. And right now we see how Shelly Fraser-Pryce have matured in the sport and all the stuff that she has achieved. There are some who are saying that Tia could be following in this very same vein, and we are all so excited for this young Jamaican sprinter. Tina Clayton is definitely running herself back into shape, but as things are currently standing, we are seeing where there is daylight between Tina and Tia. That's just the truth of the matter. But Stephen Francis is definitely working on these 2 ladies over there at the MVP camp. And as the season advances, we're expecting to see a lot more firepower out of the twins. But as of right now, things are already looking really well for the twins and the MVP camp. Now, zooming back onto Shelly Fraser-Pryce, it's really good to see her back in a competitive setting again. She definitely did not get the result that most of us would have wanted, or that she would have wanted, but so far it looks good for her being missing for so long from the scene and is still running competitively. She's not just participating, she's definitely competing and she's making her presence felt. 11.05 for the 10-time Olympic champion. That's a good race for the early part of the season, and we're expecting that she too will be stepping up the game as she gets sharper and sharper coming to the latter part of the season. But as of right now, it's just pure excitement. Tia Clayton is definitely making a path for herself. She's definitely carving out something special, and we are looking and we are hoping and we are watching her keenly to see what Stephen Francis does with her for the rest of the season.